Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hurricane of Football podcast. This is right after the Manchester City versus Liverpool match, where Liverpool hosted Man City at Anfield. Like, crazy game. First of all, Liverpool entered this game sit position behind Arsenal and trying to close that gap. So there was a lot on the line for this game. So both of these teams came into this game. They both had a mindset to try and win this game, to go for this game. And before we start everything, this is a stat that I heard. Manchester City have won at Anfield only once, and that was during COVID time where there were no supporters. That was a crazy stat to hear. It doesn't even sound real. Manchester City winning once, considering how Liverpool had not been the best team until Klopp came into their club. So that was a considerable, like very notable stat. Seth, how did you see the game?
Honestly, the first half was it was in a similar fashion to the Tottenham versus Manchester City match, where Manchester City had pinned Liverpool back. Liverpool were struggling to even create chances, to even get out of their own half, or to even control the ball. When Liverpool got the ball, they ended up losing it. The midfield was struggling. And I saw a stat that came up that showed that at some point Liverpool had only one touch in the opposition's box, while Man City had, I think, 33 or 35. Liverpool were really struggling, but Man City, with all their dominance, they didn't really make anything out of it. So the first half is goalless, not much happening in terms of goal mouth action. But in the second half, that's when things started really going crazy with chance after chance. In the second half, Man City looked slow. And Liverpool turned the tempo up a bit. And I've noticed something that with Man City this season, every time a team turns up the intensity of their speed of play, Man City struggled to cope with it. With Liverpool's press, they couldn't do it. Liverpool also created a lot of chances. There was a chance where Mohamed Salah placed the ball with the outside of his foot for Ekitike. And I think if Ekitike had finished, that would have been a beautiful goal because the pass from Salah was just sublime, and all he had to do was just direct it a bit, direct the head out correctly, and it would have been a beautiful goal. But Liverpool just continued to get chance and miss it. Florian Wirtz also had a chance which was blocked by McGahey. All what Liverpool tried, it seemed not working out until they got to the free kick. And we are now joined by Isaac, who is a Liverpool fan, to also give us his thoughts on the match. So Isaac, let me land on. I'll come to you to give us your thoughts on the match. And honestly, when Dominik Szoboszlai scored, I thought Liverpool win the match because Man City at that point were not even creating, they're not even threatening Alisson at all. Then
Don't
out
brush
of
over the goal. Don't brush over
okay.
Szoboszlai's goal. Bro,
That was crazy. The way he struck the ball and the ball just bent. Donnarumma was just rooted to the spot. He couldn't really do anything about it. The goal was just crazy from Dominik Szoboszlai.
2008 Ronaldo type.
Yeah, when he just that's what you call knuckleball. The goal was
Exactly.
just awesome. The goal was just awesome. But then at that point, it looked like Liverpool were comfortable and would win the match. Then out of nowhere, Man City had a chance. They scored a goal playing to Bernardo Silva and Dominik Szoboszlai playing him onside. Then in the 90th minute, Alisson caused a foul against Matheus Nunes, which ended up giving Man City a penalty, which Erling Haaland dispatched correctly. And you could see that the Man City players really needed it because the way they celebrated, some fans even ran onto the pitch because they knew that if they had lost, I feel like they knew that if they had drawn or lost the match, there's no way the league would have been almost handed to Arsenal. But then this is the part where I don't get. Do you think Dominic Soboslai's red card should have been given? Honestly, I feel it wasn't. He shouldn't have given this. Should have just given Man City the goal because at that point the match was almost over. And I get why they gave the red card, but come on, the goals already did go. Once Erling Haaland and Soboslai were just pulling each other, and at the end of the day, the goal entered, scored, and still entered. And I think we should just give the goal to Man City. But then VAR cancelled the goal, explaining that because Szoboszlai put Haaland first, he denied him of a clear goal scoring opportunity, so he was sent off. And yeah, basically from Liverpool doing well in the second half, they ended up crashing down, which now puts the gap between Arsenal and Liverpool to 6 points. And so, Isaac, you as a Liverpool fan, tell me your experience, how you felt watching the match, both first half and second half, and what you thought about the red card.
You've said it all for now, dear. I don't know what to say. Me, the ending part of the match was funny though. The way we were all playing, keeper out, back and forth. But the City were lucky enough for, should I say, played better to get their two goals. So, yeah, I think they won. They deserve it. So, but for the red card, like you said, it was already at the end of the match. A foul for a foul to cancel each other. So there was no need for a red card. So that's two just.
Like, this one is
Isaac
banting
was
with you.
impressed.
That,
Oh, what do you want me
that,
to say? Seth, you said it all. You just want to know how I feel. You just want to know how I feel. And like, it's normal. I'm not angry because second half we were better. You get it. But it's football. It's football.
that be all you go
Hmm.
talk is
Honestly.
football. But honestly, in the second half, you guys play better than Man City. And I think if you
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not disappointed like that, but City
if
still
you
won.
took your
You get it.
chances, you would have won the match.
Personally, I think I only started watching the match from the 60th minute, and to me, Man City's best player was probably McGahey. He was blocking everything, intercepting everything, even that uh, pull on what's his name, Salah. It was a smart foul. It wasn't in the box, and he took the yellow card for his team. I feel like he was very immense in that second half. In my opinion, he kept Liverpool from creating clear-cut chances in the box. I like his performance towards that second half, especially after the 60th minute. For Liverpool, they really need someone else to alleviate that burden because Szoboszlai now has a red card. I don't know how many games he's missing. Maybe he's just one. But once Szoboszlai is out, where is their creativity coming from? Because this season Salah is not at his best. Their midfield is not creating a lot of chances. So where is their creativity actually going to come from? Vet Vet is probably their only option right now. But like if Vet is not firing, the team is probably dead. They've lost their best player right now in Soboslai. And it was very unfortunate what happened at the end. It was one of the weirdest things that could happen. And regardless of what the ref decided, I think people would still have something to talk about the ref because it was a weird situation. Yeah, whatever the ref decided it would have been fair in that at that point of the game. But right now it has given Liverpool a man down. But the positive they can take from that is like their goal differences is now -1 instead of -2. So let's let's see whether Man City can build from that and make a late charge for that first place position. As for Liverpool, I think right now they should just focus on trying to make top four. But I severely doubt that. I think Liverpool, that's the end of their season. Maybe they'll play Europa League, maybe Conference League, because the teams behind themselves, you can never be too sure with Liverpool. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Charlie, that's what I get to for Liverpool.
I feel like it also was like they're going. I think you just missed one game, which and they are playing this midweek, so including with that, but you are going to with Sunderland, so you are probably going to struggle in that match. But what I would say is, if you guys continue the second half performance, you'll be fine the rest of the. You might still make the top five if you guys continue the second performance. Yeah, today most of your big players didn't really step up down like that. Like Salah, okay, he was not bad. I think this is one of his best performances, but still he couldn't find the goal.
Salah was
Ekitike,
Salah was
he had chances, but he missed a lot. Florian Wirtz had some 90 seconds. I just think you guys missed most of the chances. That's why you're not able to win the match. So yeah, but honestly, the title race now looks interesting. I wanted Man City to lose, but then ended up winning. The way you guys play in the second, I thought you deserve to win. That is football for you. So yeah, I think that's all. That's all. But the match was just a crazy game. And Erling Haaland has finally scored a goal against Liverpool at Anfield. So yeah, that is that.
And not just that, he has broken his on like his the long
His
streak,
back,
the
yeah,
long drought
yeah,
he went on.
yeah. But still, he has not scored an open play goal. But that is net picking. It's still a goal. Penalties and all that is a goal. So yeah, I think that's all for today's episode. Just mainly wanted to give our reactions to the match. And at the end of the day, Liverpool are still in the top five race for the Champions League. So I think that was all. They can't be too down, but considering There's still a chance that Chelsea could drop points. United might end up going on a losing streak.
Oh, yes, yes. The only possibility for United is winning the league. Oh. The only way is up right now.